Bang slow like giants on a hilltop. Torches in the tunnel, whole squad locked, still high. Heartbeat thump like shields when they clash. Whispers in the dark say run, but we blast past that. Regret hits both ways, but not if you give max. So I lace up, chin up, heavy bag in my bag. Crossover, echo in the fog like a war cry. Loose ball mine, if you steal it then we both die. Treat turnovers like robbery, violated zone. Every steal feel personal like you trespass home. We break moves down piece by piece till they stick. 10 reps and 10 more, now the footwork drip. Pace picking up now, shadows start to shake. Comparisons hit different when you're strong enough to take. Either break you or make you, depends on your mind. I use all that pressure for my grind. Telling no telling game, planning no plan. If you can't outplay then outwork that man. Beat stomp faster like horses hitting turf. Feeling feels heavy but meaning in the hurt. Obstacles stress you, hardships drown you, but the bravest one swim, never let the wave crown you. Dive in full send, surf through the fire. Halfway, ever don't spark any choir. Snare rolls quicker like blades in a forge. Extra effort makes king, second place make remorse. Fundamentals first, then desire, discipline, grit, self-sacrifice, love, respect. In a kid, put it all together, even lost look clean. Cause when it ain't first, it's finishing like a machine. Tempo rising like archer drawn back. There's a dog round the corner trying to eat your track. Be prepared, no cap, cause he working like a fiend. So you better be the dog that he ain't never seen. Every drill feel medieval, heavy chain on the wrist. But one day you shoot smooth like Berta KD did. Flow sweep story got me hungry like D-League. Nice, they'll clean court till he earn his fights. If he can't sweep floors, then to starter in a year. What excuse do you got standing here? Push yourself again, no winch to the buzzer. That's the code that separates kings from the others. Beat pump quick now, bass pounds like hoods. War chant building while the crowd all moves. You ain't playing them, you playing your own peak. Your rival is the limit, you're scared to meet. When you hit that wall, that's the joy unlocked. That's the pressure that makes diamonds out of rock. Bad game bench, then lead from the side. Selfless hype, no soaking in pride. If you shut down, you poison the squad. Energy contagious, so lift them like a god blame shift. Now on more than your share. Leaders take weight even when it ain't fair. Hi-hat flutter now, pace near sprint. Everything earned in a second, you don't flinch. If you gotta give up some different time or fate, make sure you give up loud so they narrow rate. A story of the kid who fought like myth, who bled through the clock till he had nothing left to give. Chant louder, drum fest, the whole gym quake. You can do anything if you got passion in the way. Drive, focus, support, that's the recipe. Ancestor built kingdoms from necessity. Gyms kicked out, trees became rulers of the land. Trials turn weak ones into giants that stand. Integrity, character, honesty, faith, foundations of a life that never goes to waste. Compromise that and you lose the goal. Keep it pure and you live stories worth told. Spirit in the will win, last longer than the score. Those qualities that go long after the war. Find a tempo blazing beat, racing like fast break. Stadium shaking like something but the quake. No pity in opponents, no mercy in the lane. We came to break doors, not knock for the game. Student a player now, but door to the floor. How you beat them when the fire's in the room and more. We ain't coming whole court lit. Riz locked in, drip lock fit. Squad vibed up, energy busting. Crowd all roaring like they know we up to something. Push us up again till your lungs burn raw. No inch given to the final call. Then the record peaks like swords in the sky. We march like warriors ready to fly. Limitless heart, limitless fight. Run up the scoreboard on in the night. Leave it, think on that hardwood stage and walk up legendary when you exit that cage.
What's up? This is John Stans with Limitless Hoops. Thanks for watching. Hey, we're Wednesday, halfway through the week. Hump day. All right, if you guys are working out, that's awesome. If you're not working out, I don't know what to tell you. All right, I was starting to think about it, and I was like, all right, there was reasons that I tried hard, and there was reasons that I didn't try hard. All right, and as I'm speaking to all the kids, it's easy to trick some kids, and it's hard to trick some other kids. And basically what I'm tricking them into is working hard. Like, can I trick the kid into working hard? It's like tricking you into doing your homework. Like, oh, I gotta trick you, buddy. And if you do your homework, you have a chance to pass the class, and then maybe one day you can become a millionaire. But those two things really don't go hand in hand a lot. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to trick you into working hard, and then you instantly make your team. I mean, not quite instantly. It takes a year or two. But are you like, you reach your dreams? You can beat your friends at basketball. All this other kind of stuff. So what I'm tricking you into is something that you should actually want to be tricked into. With that said, it is so hard. And I'm asking you guys to do certain things. What's up, Noah Masseth? All right, and I'm trying to get you guys to do certain things so that for the betterment of yourself. And you're trying to fight against it. And that's very, very strange. And I think what it comes down to are these two words. I was called these two words when I was growing up a lot. And you guys might even think that if you're tricked into what I'm asking you to do, you might be one of these two words. All right. What up, Gennaro? All right. And these two words are one, a show off. All right. And I can admit, I'm definitely a show off. Most definitely a show off. Okay. And the other word is a kiss ass. All right. Am I a kiss ass? Maybe sometimes. All right. And when you do what your coach says, all right, what your teacher says or what your parents say, you could be doing it for one of two reasons. One is to appeal to them. It's to make them like you. Okay. Or to basically to make them give you stuff. That's being a kiss ass. The other way would be to make yourself look better in their eyes. And that's being a show off. Those two things are very, very close. And I think I definitely had a healthy amount of both those things growing up. And why would you want to be either of those things? Why would you not want to be either of those things? You don't want to be a show off because it's all about you, right? It's all about you. It's all about you. When it really should be about your team, right? But at the same time, you do want to be a show off because you want to show them what you're capable of. And who them is, you have no idea. It might be your future coach just watching a game of yours without telling you. It might be a teammate who doesn't believe in you. It might be your parents who won't pay for your trip to Vegas because you're not good enough. You got to show off. All right, for the scouts, you got to show off for anyone who might have a hand in your future. You got to show off, not just for that girl that might like you. Now, that's some small time showing off. I'm talking about big time showing off is showing off for the people who can absolutely help you get better. And if you're not showing off for me, what are you doing? That's why I'm not playing you that much. That's why I don't trust you that much. You're not even showing off for me. I have the homework page. You're not showing off. Show off. So become a show off. And then how about a kiss ass? All right, you're doing it to make me, I don't know. Wait, what is it? You're doing it so that maybe you can receive something from me. Receive something from someone else. You're just kissing ass. You're just going, yeah. Hey, teacher, would you like an apple? Hey. And a few of our stories, we call this feeding your coach. You want to feed your coach. You want to feed your parents. You want to feed your teachers. You want to feed the people in your lives good things. You want to feed the freaking police officer whenever he pulls you over. Be like, how you doing, sir? You look handsome. Okay, maybe not that bad, but you want to feed these people. At least be nice to them. Because if you're mean to them, the referees, if you're mean to them, they're going to call every call against you. So you do want to be a kiss ass. And the bad way would be, okay, hey, coach, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, I think you're the greatest. That's stupid. Where it can be positive would be you're putting in the work. The coach asks you to do something, and then you put in the work. So again, it comes down to seeing what's on the table and then actually producing and doing it. And then if you do those two things, they're very, very close, very, very similar. Then you won't have issues like the issues that you're having. Like the coach is not believing in you, not like the coach is not getting off your back. Because now maybe you can miss 5 shots instead of 2 shots. All right, maybe your parents will allow you to go to San Diego because you put in the work. And now the kissing ass and the showing off was actually worth it. Okay? And you can take both those words and make them as positively as you can. All right? So be a show off, be a kiss ass, but do it in the right ways. And if you're not, don't expect anything. Don't be like, you don't deserve jack squat because you showed nobody. You don't deserve jack squat because you did nothing for no one that was going to do something for you. So do that stuff for your, coaches, for your teachers, for your parents, for your friends, for everything. And you can do it in a humble way. You don't have to show off like, I'm the greatest. No. You show off by diving for loose balls. You show off by like going all out during games. You show off by never getting upset and like just showing like a great attitude and things like that. Yeah. Some people might call you a kiss ass for that. Some people might say that you're a show off because of that. But you're doing it in the correct way, and it'll get you what you want in the future. It's a weird way to say it, but it is what it is. All right, quote of the day. Guard their best player. That's a way to show off right there. All right, if you're a great defender, guard the best player. All right, don't get into a fight with anyone, but like if you have a chance, guard their best player. I love what Zayden had to say. We were struggling with their big man, and little second grade Zayden was like, I'll guard him. Like, he was so brave about it. Olivia didn't say that. All right. Gennaro and who else was it? And Adrian were arguing who wouldn't guard him. They didn't want to guard him. Zayden wanted to guard him. The second grader. All right. Guard their best player, especially during practice. Pick him up. All right. If you have a chance to guard Kieran, pick him up. All right. Try your hardest. And what that's going to do is it's going to strengthen your legs. It's going to give you a better chance to guard the best players for some other team. It's going to show off your defensive prowess, so when the coach is thinking, can I take this person out, you do it. But you're taking a chance, of course, because they might score on you. But you're looking toward the future anyways. So yes, guard their best player. Look to see who their best players. You stop their best player, and you've made your case for being in the game, whether you can make shots or not. All right, you shut them down. You take it as a daily thing, a weekly thing, whatever, a gamely thing, and you shut that player down so it becomes your trademark. So when you make it to the NBA, you don't have to make a shot. You're just a lockdown defender, or you can make a shot and you're great offensively. Now you can do both things. Got it? Quote of the day, guard their best player. History of Hoops. History of Hoops is ready for Skip to My Lou Alston. You're wondering, why is his name Skip to My Lou? His name is Skip to My Lou because he was not an NBA basketball player. He was not a pro basketball player. He was just a street ball player named Skip to My Lou. But his name before that was Rafer Alston. And he was the first, there was like Connie Hawkins and Dr. J back in the day who were street ball players who made it to the NBA, but this guy was like from the N1 era where they were super fancy with it. And it like changed basketball, but none of those guys made the NBA. It like really revolutionized basketball. All these guys playing on the hard top and going out there doing trick stuff. And it wasn't even like real basketball, but it like invigorated the game in so many ways. And then coupled that with Allen Iverson, it was just like this enormous boost to the NBA. But all those guys still weren't NBA players, except for one. Rafer Alston joined the Houston Rockets and a few other teams, I believe. And his name was Skip to My Lou, but on the back of his jersey it said Alston. And that was the first time that we actually figured out his name. And he did a couple of like tricky things in games, but for the most part, he was like as sound as possible. And he had a pretty good, like decent short career too. All right. But yes, he's a legend. You can check out a whole bunch of other legendary stories on our History of Hoops page within our challenge section. So check that out. All right. The workouts that we're doing today, we got peekaboo shots, chair dips, closeouts to slides, make 15 threes in 3 minutes, step ups to shots, and pick and roll drive to shot. Right, I'm organizing it so that when we have our special team next year that I really, 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 really want, and we're going to have tryouts every single month throughout the year, and we're going to cut people throughout the year, I will keep track. I'll figure out a way to keep track of all you guys doing every ounce of homework. You guys, if everyone just does one jump rope, and I don't know, 10 people do 2 jump ropes, 2 people only do 1, we'll cut the other 2. So it doesn't matter how much you guys do. You just have to do as much as everyone else. I think that's as fair as possible. And if you're like, oh, but I don't have, no, there's enough things on the list. So like, you don't have to have a basketball hoop. You don't have to be injury free. You can figure out a way to do some kind of work and check it off the list to keep up to everybody. And if we have everyone keeping up in that fashion, our team will become amazing, and the individuals on that team will become amazing, and everyone following that team, trying to be on that team, will be amazing. So we're absolutely going to do this, and people will complain. But when you're complaining, realize you're complaining about things that won't make you an NBA player. Don't come to me and say, but I couldn't shoot 500 shots because of this. No, it's you couldn't make the NBA because of this, and that's okay. And if you can excuse yourself. You can say, but my arms fell off. That's a very good excuse to not make the NBA. Don't worry about it. But don't expect me to bend the rules for you. All right? It's you do it or you don't. And all you have to do is be a part of the bottom two, come to the tryouts, and we may cut you, but only if there's a better player than you. So if you're that good, just skip it all and just beat everyone's butt when they come to trials. But if we find a person that we want more than you, we will cut you. So, but only the bottom two. The top 10 can stay. Top 10, if you can't finish in the top 10 of 12, that is your issue. But let's take a look at some of these drills, because you should be doing homework for that. For tonight is the workout card. The drills look like this. All right, we got peekaboo shots. You step underneath the basket. You go off the screen, and we will follow you for a curl. That ball should have already been up there. He should be waiting with the ball above his head. All right, if I go flat, step underneath the basket, Wes. If I go flat, you go straight out. All right, or if I go on the top side, you want to go to flare to the corner. Okay, and you have to read the person that is defending you guys, and the passer has to pass the ball accurately, and that's about it. Stutter step, hit, flare to the corner. There you go. All right, chair dips, just like that. Get stronger so you can shoot the ball from further away. All right, see, told you don't need like a basket. That stuff's easy. Right there, close ups to slides. Again, no basket needed. All right, slide all the way there, slide all the way back, and then run back to your spot, or just walk back. No, what? Come on, dude. Make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Noah made 9 for these 3 minutes. I wonder what he can make these days. Can you make 15 threes in 3 minutes? That's the goal. If you can't, you probably shouldn't be shooting 3-pointers in games. All right, step ups to shots. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's step up twice, make 1, then you step up 4 times, then 6, then 8, then 10. Only go up when you make a shot, and you try to beat the other person. The last one is drive to shot. Come off the screen. There's no show, but there is help. Penetrate, pull up for that jump shot. And those were all the drills. Let's move on to something else. What do we have? Oh, we have the member events. All right, that is, there will be no games this Sunday. I tried to get games, I could not, but we will have our ceremony, our free throw rally on Saturday, and our ceremony. All right, our March ceremony right there. The free throw rally, peak squad, team gifts. We're skipping this one for right now, but we're doing the name drop ceremony, skill checklist, movie reviews, 5-minute rush, shot shop. These are things that you can be doing for homework still to make our top 3. Make the top 3. I'm gonna have a different challenge to see who wins the actual thing for these 4 things right there. So there'll be like 5 championship things between free throw rally and these 4. The peak squad, only one person has ever submitted it for this time, and that is Noah. He's going to do the 5 perfect week challenge, but we're going to see if we can get someone else to do the peak squad with him. I don't know if we have that kind of program yet, man. All right, that's what we got for all that stuff. Make it the right size. All right, and we're moving on to Noah's time. This might be our last week talking about Noah, because he was supposed to do this for the season. The season is over. But let us know, Noah, since this is the last time, check in. All right, you can stop doing all this stuff, Noah. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't think you did it perfectly. What kind of grade would you give yourself? That's the question. Since we made this little graphic for you, we did it for 3 months. How well do you think that you did? Do you think that you did like a B, a C, a D? And I'm talking about like doing what I asked you to do. I mean, did you have one perfect week at all throughout the entire time? I don't believe you did. All right, but what kind of grade would you give yourself? An F, a D, a C, B, or an A minus, B plus? Let us know in the comment section and say why too. All right, let us know, Noah, what you think. And I mean, should I keep continuing this? What does it matter if it's not going to make you perfect? Can you handle it? You would give yourself a B plus. All right, I think if that's a B plus, that means that you can't do that much better. So I think it's done. If you said C, I would be like, you think that you could go for an A? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I want? Like that. That's what I would want you to say. All right? Because if you think that you're just that far away from being great, I don't know. I don't know if that was good enough. I think you're capable of more. If you think that was as much as you had, but you have a little bit more, I don't think that's enough to make it to the level that you want to make it to. Now, if you were like, that was an F, screw that, keep me going, and you just like stepped it up, I'll be like, wow. I don't know. Maybe an A. You thought he had an A? Oh, maybe. I think you did well. You didn't do horrible. If I had to give you a grade, if you were an actual D1 basketball player, because I did have a lot of perfect weeks. The only thing I didn't do was add it. No, but the playlist is the thing. All right? It's like not turning in your homework. How well do you think that you did? Or it's like being able to hit shots, but then you don't bring it to the game. When it's time to turn it in, it's game time. Because that's the hard part, is actually showing it, showing off. Showing your coach in college that you can do it. So it's like the day that he comes to the game is the day that you have to do well. You can't say, oh, but I practice really well. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter what you do on your own. Can you post it on time? Can you do it when the time counts? That's the thing. All right? So it's like if you're batting, I don't care how hard you swing. If you swing at the wrong time, you're going to miss the ball. All right? Got it? So, all right. So this will be our last show of Noah. We'll see. I think because of what I think. I think if I make this the last show of Noah, he just won't ever watch the show. He'll probably just stop doing this work. Is that true? Or do you need this to go? Do you need this to go on to do the work, or can you do it alone? Do you need us to push you every single step of the way, or can you push our program? I think that's the story right there. What do you need, and what can you do, Noah? Can you inspire yourself? Can you inspire others? Do you need positive? Do you need negative? Where are you at? All right. Anyways, that was pretty good. I like this whole segment. Be sad to retire it, but I think it was a very good job, though. I think if everyone in our program tried this, I think only maybe like 2 or 3 people would have done better than you. Who those people are, you know who they are. All right, it's Kieran, it's Mello would have done better. Actually, maybe only those 2. I can't really think of anyone else. If I did this exact thing, no, I don't think I can think of anyone else. So maybe you're like the third. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, great job. All right, let's move on to the trivia question today. Trivia question today with this is, I think it's a difficult one. I think this is hard. I think we'll see. All right. In the last NBA draft with 3 rounds, this player was the only undrafted player to make an all-star team. I think that's like confusing enough where it's going to be kind of difficult. I'll come back from commercial break in half a second. Watch it.
My name is Sean Kelly, and I'm a 24-year-old hooper from Palm Beach, Florida. Like a lot of kids, I always dreamed of going pro. I believed if I wanted it badly enough, I could get it. In my junior year of college, I developed a condition that prevented me from playing basketball. Although the recovery process was tough, True Height helped me get my nutrition back on track and gave me the best chances for physical growth and recovery. True Height is for those who don't let adversity stop them from chasing their dreams.
How? How did you get it that fast? Did Google really know that? If they would do better, they would have done it already. But, what does it say? But they haven't, so you can say anything about who you can do better. That is true. But I think people only respond to challenges when they take on the challenge. I mean, like, it's really weird. Yeah. I think you should see a challenge, not even be invited, and just do it. Like what Noah just said. That would be nice. All right? No, I am just him. Oh, man. Hey, you're pretty good at this trivia stuff, I'll tell you that much. Great job. The answer is John Starks. And John Starks was drafted in a draft where they had 3 rounds. That means he went undrafted, but there was a whole nother round and they didn't pick him. And he still became an all-star. That is unbelievably amazing to John Starks. First pick was Danny Manning. He did not have a great of a career as John Starks. Crazy change. Anyways, great job with that answer. Let's go to the story of the day and then wrap it up. You might one day eventually be forced to give up due to circumstances like time or other external factors beyond your control. But if you must give up, be sure that you don't give up without an agonizing effort that everyone who witnesses it will be forced to tell others as an inspirational tale for all of time. Yo, ain't that the truth, man? If you have to give up, make sure that it's an agonizing, crazy effort where it's like you went out guns a-blazing and all this other stuff, okay? Because, yeah, you might have to quit one day, but you got to make it like the most remarkable thing in the planet. That's the goal. So, in the end, you're just not giving up at all. Joey, lots of cones. Great job. I see you. J.O. with Gennaro. All right, with the jump rope, all that stuff. Great job, you guys. And then the last thing I got is not that. No, we're not done yet. We got this right here. Who's leading the race? We got Kieran. See, so like if I made a challenge of who can come the most, Noah would win. I think. I don't know. But now Kieran is winning because he wants to. But last year he didn't win. And that's what I was just talking about. But you should want to win at all these things, not just at what you're challenged at. So if Kieran wanted to beat Noah at Noah's latest challenge, would he? Same with Mello. If they wanted to, could they do that? I'm basically asking you guys to do all these things anyway. The things that Noah was doing were things that I asked all of you guys to do. So all of you guys were supposed to be doing Noah's challenge. He just had his graphic up. I think if I didn't have that graphic up, that Noah wouldn't have done it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So Noah, this is not on your graphic that's showing up. Where are you? You're in third place. So you're just losing. Same with the medals. Kieran hasn't gone for one medal. He lost at those. Everyone wants to choose their own, pick and choose their own. Like, oh, I wasn't really racing you. Guys, they're lying. I know that they can't win at everything, but it's all these things that make you great. So see that, go for them all, and if you do lose it to someone, say, I got to beat them at that too. Don't just say, I'm getting an A in one class and then fail the other six classes. No, the goal is to get straight A's. And if someone has an A in science and you have a B in science, he's beating you. Don't say, well, I was focusing on my other classes. No, you're losing. All right, so try to win it at it all, go for it all, be that competitive. And historical leaders, Ian Salmon, great job. Noah's about to catch Kai. That guy was there forever too. All right, great job. And then upcoming birthdays, you got Mason Falkenborg on the tap, and Joey is murdering our quest to 2,000. Can Joey do it? Has an 86.242% chance to do it. Good luck to Joey and to everyone else trying to strive for this greatness stuff. All right, don't forget the quote of the day is guard their best player. That's my time. I'll see you guys soon. Show up on time, work hard, keep going, and be there this Saturday. 20 minutes, 15 minutes before if you're doing the free throw rally. All right, so that we can tell you guys all the rules of it and things like that. All right, that's my time. Cue my outro, please. I'm out.